Don't know why you want them back boxes on, mate.
Oh, they do sound good.
Oh yeah, it sounds good, that.
How you doing?
Hey mate, good, thanks. How are you?
Well, we're 9 minutes away and we've just broken down.
So Joe's 9 minutes away and he's just broken down.
Where's 9 minutes away? M58.
Are you on the? Do you know if you're on the M6, the average speeding?
Yes, we are. Yeah, so I had to put it in between the cones.
Right.
All right. Well, we'll come get you. So it's potentially maybe run out of diesel, best case.
I don't know if you got a jerry can.
Yeah.
It's an easy solution. I'll send you a location now.
That's awesome. Yeah.
See you anyways.
That's right.
That makes the video exciting, doesn't
That
it?
developed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to
And
go.
that is not even set up.
Yeah.
No.
We were literally waiting for him. We were just about to do an outro on this one. And he's just rang up saying he's broke down.
Yeah.
Right, so what do you think?
Worst case
Possible
is-
diesel. Possible diesel, so we'll go and get some diesel. What are we saying about taking the trailer and what?
If I take that on that, and then after tow his Range Rover here, and then they've got the D-Max to tow his trailer here.
He's broke down in a Range Rover with the trailer on the back.
Yeah, so
with
the,
car on.
the car that he's bringing on a trailer and the Range Rover.
And
Yeah.
that,
So that needs two towable things,
Yeah.
which the D-Max and that, we'll take that.
Okay.
So we can
I've only done
put,
about 130 miles, you're making me toast off already. Swine, isn't he?
yeah.
Oh, he's a swine.
Oh, just go very easy. Very easy. This is not the way to run in a freshly built engine, but,
No,
you know,
we're gonna have to.
Joe's travelled 4 hours, so we're going to have to go and do
Yeah, we'll have
something.
to do something.
Give it to me.
Meet you after dinner. Fat taxi on. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're meant to be having a car dropped off by Joe from Shifting Metal, but things took a turn for the worse and we just got a little phone call then saying he's 10 miles away and he's broke down. And to make it worse, it's on the motorway, so we've got me and the D-Max, we've got Liam in his Range Rover, which we shouldn't be towing with yet, because he's bringing a car up which is on a trailer. So we've got to go and basically rescue two cars. So this is volume 1 of rescuing Joe at Shifting Metal.
Joe's just messaged and he says, highway recovery is here and they're going to drop us off at the junction 26.
Oh, this is this one? Yeah, so he's gonna, right, so where are we gonna park then?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same.
That's a nice taxi. It's alright, isn't it? I can't tell you how relieved I am that it was 9 minutes away, not like 2 hours away.
What do you reckon's happened, you know?
I reckon it's either we've run out of fuel and the gauge doesn't say. It says we've got half a tank. Or cam belt's gone. It does sound like it's turning over quite quickly. I was just going along and it stopped. It flashed up HDC fault, and then it was like suspension lowering, and I was like, what's going on? And I was trying to put my foot down and nothing was happening, but it was still in drive, so it looked like it was running, but it might not have been.
Give it to me.
And as soon as he pulls away, I'll reverse right down and get the Mercedes on Joe's trailer.
So after we managed to get all the cars off the motorway and safely back to the unit, it turns out that Joe's Range Rover had just run out of fuel. So we put a bit of diesel in it and it started right up.
Hey!
Bit of diesel, Joe.
And then with Joe's Range running again, we asked him to go pick up the Mercedes and bring it round for the big reveal.
There he is. Beast.
How we doing, guys? You alright?
Not too bad.
Mate.
How was the drive up, mate?
Yeah, good.
No events, nothing? No?
Uneventful, if I had to pick a word.
So there's the mech. The beast. Oh, she looks sweet, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time to proper look at it today.
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing it. SL500, is it?
It's SL500.
Yeah.
Thought
It's a
so.
5 litre V8, naturally aspirated. convertible should be, but currently the roof doesn't go down. Hopefully you guys.
So that's one of the problems you want fixing.
Yeah. The other problem is I mean, I don't hate them, but I don't love them. These aftermarket alloy wheels.
Yep.
So replace them, and then did you say something about the exhaust as well?
Windows as well, which is a bit dealer spec.
So this you're just saying we've said we're going to unpimp it for you,
Yeah.
which is what you wanted, and why is that?
So tinted windows gone.
It's one of those cars that if someone now wants it, a lot of people do like it as it is, but if someone's going to spend like these, still like, well, people have got them advertised for like 8 or 9 grand. Especially this is on quite low mileage, I think 50,000.
Yeah, they've done a
Most
clean
of it's the purists
original.
That want one. They want
Yeah.
the original, not
Yeah.
you know,
I get you.
neighbourhood pharmacists. You know, Christmas.
To be honest, that's my style. That. I like it. Me.
My street as well. It's just chabby enough.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's not
it's even got
overdone.
quite a nice interior. Like I don't know what colour. I think on the actual spec sheet I had it said grey. But I did ask in comments of a video once. Does anyone know what it is? Because it looks like
It's greyish.
I called
That.
it like mushroom.
Yeah.
But someone's like, no, the technical name's elephant skin, and I believe them, but I think they were having me on.
It sounds about right, doesn't
It
it?
sounds like what I've just painted.
But what
like,
you need to do is
painted
ask
my living
Matt,
room.
because Matt will know for sure.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
on the spec.
Yeah. Is it as editor might be coming in a minute?
Oh, okay.
Stay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
stays
yeah,
on as
cool.
well. Yeah,
He's a good lad.
you might miss it.
Before we carry on with Joe's car, we're just going to do a quick background check on it. And you want to be doing one of these if you're in the market for buying a new car. So don't just buy it, vehicle score it.
If you want to save yourself 20%, don't forget to use code TVR20 at checkout, or click the link in the description below.
So all you've got to do is enter the reg, which is Echo Juliet 03 Mike Zulu Delta. I nearly forgot it then.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's 613 out of 999, which is not bad at all for a 21-year-old vehicle. It's got 57,000 miles on it and a yearly average of 2,700, which is nothing. And the MOT comments are good. So here's the important checks you really want to be doing when buying a car. So don't forget to use code TVR20 to save yourself 20% out. 20% off on each one of these. And this will tell you if the car's stolen, imported, whether it's ever been salvaged, ex-taxi, if it's had colour changes, mileage rollback, and it'll check the VIN number. Right, so we're going to buy the Ultimate Plus package for Joe's car. Not forgetting to put in TVR20 in the promo code and click add. So here it is, here's our report back, and now we're going to check if there's any red flags on this car. Now it is pointing up at one amber warning for a plate change. Now that could just mean it's had a private plate on it, which is not bad at all. And it's had 6 owners, but other than that, everything else is in green and looking okay. The main things we check out for, it's not been scrapped, it's not stolen, it's not categorised, and the main one, there's no outstanding finance, which you don't legally own the car if there is, so that's always a big one to check for. So here we've even got a valuation section, which would really help when you're buying or selling, to let you know if you're buying it at the right price or selling. So next you can see the plate change bit, which was flagged up in orange, which is not a bad thing, it just means it's had a few plate changes. But if you look at the record, it's had quite a few private plates on, and one of them is definitely called Roger. So if you scroll down, there's many other important things that you can check out, including the score breakdown and many other things, so go and take a look.
So once again, I just want to say a massive thank you to Vehicle Score for sponsoring today's video. And if you want to support the channel, do a check on your own car and see if there's any hidden surprises you might not know about. And let us know in the comments what score it is that you get.
So what is it actually that you want doing? It's wheels?
I think wheels. I think
tints.
we can find a set of wheels quite cheap.
Yeah.
And then we can probably sell those.
Yeah.
The tints, I think, should come off. It would just make
Oh, yeah.
it look a bit fresher.
Yep.
The roof, if we
Working,
get it working, I
obviously,
think
yeah.
it's just a sensor because it feels like there's a pop-up roll bar thing as well. And it doesn't come to a stop. It just keeps whirring. As I've read online, apparently that's what it is.
Right.
And then, as sad as it is, I think we should put the original exhaust back on, which is in the boot. When
you
did
got it?
When did you do that?
Hey, still on the trailer, mate. Let's make a note of all the marks on it now.
We've got it on video.
Alright, okay.
We've-
So is there only a back box that's on it, not a full
I think
stainless?
so, yeah.
Oh, sounds.
And they've kind of chopped them off and whatever, but
Is there any point to that boot thing?
well, that's so that you got to have that down so the roof will come down. That like protects in case you've got
Remember
luggage in there and you don't smash your
remember
windscreen
Steve's?
through it.
Yeah.
Steve,
And I
we
think
tried doing that.
these, I don't know, you guys will like research, but apparently these, if they're not like tight and they've gone, I mean, she is a
Baggy.
21-year-old girl.
Yeah.
If they go loose, then that might affect the roof coming down.
Right.
But other than that, she's
Baggy springs.
a minter.
Yeah, man.
Who wants to fire it up?
No hesitation. Come on, me. Put your hand up, lad. Don't know why you want them back boxes on, mate.
They do sound good.
Yeah, I'd leave it like that.
Oh, wow.
Ah. Yeah. I'd want it noisier, me. Oh yeah, it sounds good, that.
You take it out the road. It probably sounds even better in motion.
Yeah.
But maybe we could leave that bit. I don't know.
I was going to
It's
say,
an option, isn't it?
Are you
But-
wanting this MOT in and stuff again?
Yeah, it has run out now. It's been sat there for that long.
That's alright, gives us an opportunity to drive it.
Yeah. That just sounds amazing. You can't argue with that.
Yeah.
It's
So how long
Proper
can we keep
car,
it
isn't
for?
Yeah. This one won't be as fast as the
Yeah.
the smart car.
We're
And-
very thorough. We like a lot of
Yeah.
tips and
You have to put some mileage on it as well.
But if you don't get it done quick enough, I'll bring the smart car back. So.
Straight, just keep going straight. I'm holding this. Lovely. Now put it in down mode.
In the middle, by your left hand.
Because that's ugly like that.
I like it, get some knobbly tyres on.
Yeah. Unconventional.
Make it a
off-roader.
swamper. That's all. That's better. I mean, I'd lower it, me. Does, doesn't it? I know what you mean, though. Your purist will not like it.
It's not, I mean, we can do the exhaust, so we could always swap it over, but
Yeah, it's coming
It
up
does.
for anyway.
the thing
so.
is, you know how like loud it sounds and how good it sounds? Prepare to be underwhelmed by the speed. It's only 300 horsepower
Is it?
from 5 litre V8.
Right guys, so in today's video, we're going to crack on with Joe's Mercedes SL500.
Yeah, so as Joe said, he wants it unpimping, so he wants the wheels off and going back to standard. The back boxes have been deleted, which are in the back, so they're going to go back on. He wants the tints off and the roof doesn't work, and then we're going to chuck an MOT on it for him and get it back to him. So I think we're going to start by investigating this roof. Do you reckon?
Yeah, it did. He said it did used to work,
Yeah, and then it just
and
stopped.
then it just stopped. So could be relay, fuse, could
Something
be
or
absolutely anything. Could be something or nothing. Yeah. But yeah, we'll get into that. We might even have a little cheeky little Google
Yeah.
and see if any common
To be honest,
faults come up with them as much.
I know someone who's got one of these, so I'll ring him.
Yeah,
see if
just
he
ask
knows.
him.
Yeah.
Right, okay, sound.
Right.
So Andy's just spoke to a mate of his that he knows that's got one of these, and he said, has it ever had a dead battery before? Which we do know it has, because we couldn't get it started whilst we were at Joe's. And he said, have a look on the dash as well for a fault code for the roof, or a spanner or something, did he say?
Yeah,
as
he
well?
said that it'll show a spanner and a picture of a roof or something like that.
Anyway, it turns out you can go through your display on your thing and reset it to try and make it work. So Andy's just going to jump in the car now, go through the display, see if what he says is actually on there, and if it is,
Okay.
we might have cracked it.
Yeah.
Another cheap fix there.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe.
Joe's giving us easy jobs, I think.
Yeah. Give us something a little bit harder.
Tell you what, I'm just going to start it in case the battery goes dead.
Yeah, it does sound good, this thing. Unfortunately, the de-pimping will get rid of the racket out of this, because obviously, I'm trying to speak you. Obviously, a purist doesn't want it loud and the way it is with the tint and the wheels and all that, which is what he's trying to get it back to, because he wants to sell it. Apparently, they must sell better being standard, but
As Joe said, it's like your local estate pharmacist.
yeah, it's this, yeah, it is, isn't it? So we're basically just going to take it back to standard, make it look a bit more original, which is not our style, but
Right.
you know, we're just going to do him a favour on this one. I don't think I'll do it again. It's a one-off. Yeah. It's normally the other way around. You make them like this and make them look boss, but you know, that's what we're up against.
Right, so I've gone through, I found there was a roof thing with a spanner
Was
on.
he?
Yeah.
And you can just
He said
turn it
up for delete, I've deleted it. Should have really showed the camera, but you were chatting, so
yeah.
I thought I'd, to be honest, he could have told me how to do the roof as well.
At the top.
There you go, there you go. Catch
Jono,
it.
film it, film it, film it.
I'm already filming it.
Film it, film it, film it.
Hey!
I have not a clue what I've done then. Any different than...
So maybe it's temporary.
That's a lot of operation, that. You ever thought of that there?
Yeah. Bloody Transformers engineer.
Roll over
You
back.
ever thought of that there? Like that's a lot of that. It's convertible in general. You've got that coming up, that going that way, that coming back down, folding. It's a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do we push?
No, I pushed this one all the way forward for a minute and I heard it make a noise and I pulled it back. And it went. So was that it now? Is that all up?
Try and go back then.
What? Send it back over?
Shut it,
Hang on.
just in case it was fluke.
Film it, film it, film it, film it. It is like a transformer, isn't it?
It is a Transformer. What a process.
Right
The
now,
amount of points at which something can fault.
yeah. Now open it again, so it's like, see if we can suss it out properly. But it turns out it's literally
There's that
the
fault on the
fault
dash.
code in the dash that you basically have to reset the roof to start working again if you've had a dead battery before, which we have had, so that's probably the reason why it stopped working. Because we couldn't even start it at Joe's because we were trying to use jump leads off another battery and it was a mission, so we left it anyway. And turns out, yeah, fresh battery, delete the code, roof works again.
Happy jubbly.
So now all we gotta do, next job really is knock it offward so it's not hot, is remove the rear back boxes and
And the tints.
the tints. I think we've got spare, yeah, so we've got the old back boxes in the boot there, so we can get them on and get the tint out.
These have just been cut off.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
What an
have to weld them
absolute
back on.
sausage.
I'm hoping they were just cut off in the right place though,
Yeah.
for them to slip on.
Yeah.
When we take them off, these just weld directly to.
Yeah.
Because if they've took it off and not took enough off and then took another chunk off, they're not going to be long enough.
We haven't got the piece.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to source something with it. What's that?
Don't
Grill.
know.
Sunroof.
Oh, I can't imagine it being. Ah, we can't put that in there, Joe. Come on. It's the wrong colour and everything.
I mean, he didn't mention about the grill.
He's put it in there though, hasn't he? So
Maybe it's just what he got with the car.
I'm saying that it does actually look better. The
Sure.
middle bit. See where that's just flush there. I don't know. I'll have to ring him on that one and just make sure he hasn't just left that in there for the sake of leaving it in there, or he does actually want that grill going on instead of that grill. Don't know.
Right.
I like the way this bit's like 3D sort of looking. You've got like an 1.5 to 2 inch depth, and then that's just
Tell you what.
crap. That's really, I suppose.
Right, so now that roof's sorted, I'm going to start by seeing if I can pull this tint off. Now, it's not majorly dark. Yeah, look. Quite legal, but obviously he doesn't want tints on. So, I'm going to find the heat gun somewhere. Put a little bit of heat on the window. And then I'm going to try pulling them off. Tell you what, I'm just going to have a go, out of curiosity. See if they actually come off just by...
Don't pull fast. You get giddy there at the end.
Yeah, so I think if we get a bit of heat on it, it might not leave any glue. It's just getting hard now. I know. We pay for this to be done.
I know.
Like, not even when the police have said do it.
No.
That's alright, got it. Quite strong stuff, you know.
What can we think? Yeah, the ocean to stuff up.
You're just too heavy-handed sometimes. Oh, there's loads of glue on here, there. There's some glue there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Haven't even got any of them flat blades. Right, so I'm changing the grill now, which is just a quick, easy fix. Literally 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws out. Lift it forward and push the bottom in. And she's out, as easy as that. And there's the new, oh, the original one. I was going to say new, it's not new. Just original.
Oh, it's from the arse silver anyway.
Yep.
That's neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I prefer that grill. I don't know about the silver.
There we go. I'll leave compound on a rag, get them headlights back. There she is, back to the standard grill. Yeah, standard windows, roof's working. All we need to do now is wheels and exhaust, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, exhaust and wheels.
So next we're going to put the factory exhaust back on, but whilst doing that we come into a bit of a problem as we found out that the exhausts have been chopped off to fit the modified exhaust on. So I think we're going to have to go and get some steel sleeves made and buy some U-clamps to clamp them back on. So that's going to take some time because we're going to have to get some made and they're not going to be ready till later this afternoon. So in the meantime we're going to put the car back on the floor and go and do a bit of a sound test. So we'll have a good before and after as to what the car sounds like with a modified exhaust and then back to standard. Right guys, so now that we've got pretty much everything boxed off for this, ready for take back to Joe, we're just going to go and take it for MOT. Actually no, we're going to go and get some juice because it's on its ass. Take it for MOT and then go and try and see if we can find a nice tunnel or car park to go and make some noise pollution. And then we just need to try and find some wheels. So if anyone of you know, anyone who's got a set of original wheels for this, we'll put a picture on screen, that wants a swap for a set of these wheels, you'll see it was a massive headache and you'd box us right off.
We've got all good tyres as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's it, yeah. All the tyres are spankers.
All Michelins.
Are they all Michelins? Oh yeah, so full set of spanking wheels and Michelin tyres. Straight swap. Let us know in the comments.
That's not the worst sounding. Oh!
Right, so I've just took Andy back to pick the car up now. It's MOT'd. And we're going to go and do some
Noise
we're going to make do some noise testing. We'll make a racket. We don't have any tunnels by us or nothing like that. We have a little bridge there, but it's dead short. It's a bit crap, so we're going to go in the multi-story. Set some alarms off. For anyone doing the driving test and learning, this is not what you do. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Andy to turn up now. Lagging behind a little bit. You'll definitely hear him when he comes. You might even just see him as he pulls in. Looking sick in here, look at that. Oh. East. Yeah, I can hear him. Just saying there, you got everyone thinking like, oh look at these being bastards in here, but you're not speeding, not doing anything wrong. You just chose.
I'll probably get.
What's it called? The acoustics.
Yeah, I've got a 10 mile an hour limit. Like, to be honest, I only hit 10 then.
Yeah.
I really hope that sound's coming across on the mic because that's sick.
We'd never ever think about doing anything like this.
No. But that's why we've done this now, for you to actually hear it properly inside of here before. I tell you what, we'll come back when the exhaust on. We'll come back in here and we'll do it again. Yeah. And you'll hear the difference.
Right, so Liam's just been and got the sleeves to refit these back boxes. Looking all fresh there, man. New clamps, the lot. So let's get it up in the air. And it goes against everything we believe in, this silence in a V8.
Yeah.
It's not on. What do you reckon, John? What's your opinion?
Like I said, if people want to enjoy the video, they've got to watch it in reverse.
Yeah. I mean, the wheels aren't bad. I keep them, but like you say, it's for the purist that he wants to, everything's going back to standard.
I like the wheels.
Yeah. But, it's his car.
Makes sense, that's the job.
Yeah, that's it.
Slot it, lad.
Well. Do you know, exact, do you know what we should have done, like?
What?
Polish the tips before we put them in. Think about it, how it looked when it was on. It wasn't terrible. That's going to look well better.
Oh yeah.
So that's all we're after. Tips on.
Yeah.
There's some sexy tips there, lad. Right.
So anyway, we're going to give the headlights a bit of a buff, and then that's, apart from giving it a clean because it's rotten, and probably a hoover. Oh, there's a bit of door trim to change in there as well, it's knackered. Right guys, so what we're going to do next here is take the car back to the car park and go and do the second part of the sound test. So you've got a before and after of the racket that the car does actually make. Right, so let's see how terrible this sounds in here now. Absolutely terrible. Like, you can't even hear them over there now, where previously you could. And it was absolutely making a racket in here. Exactly the same place, same level, everything.
Can't even hear it.
No, we can't hear nothing. Just said that, just saying that then. So what we've done really is make a beast less beastie. And you've sort of like lost all the whole muscular presence of it. It's just gone. It's not even there anymore. It's crap. It's still fast. We've lately just learned that it's 310 brake. It's not terrible, doesn't it? It is. But oh well.
So there it is, the standard it's getting. Didn't manage to get a set of wheels, but we did do the grille, ripped all the tints off, we fixed his roof, and I managed to get his standard wheels back. Not standard wheels, what are they called?
Exhaust.
That's
Back
all.
boxes.
Standard exhaust, standard back boxes back on. So it's a standard it's getting. We are still looking at wheels. So hopefully before we take it back down to him, we can find a set. Or if anyone's got a set and want to swap them, don't forget, give us a message. There's a share.
Yeah.
So
if you've enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and hit that subscribe button as it is free.
you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well.
See you in the next one. That was very
Full of
unsmooth,
beans.
that. I didn't like any of that.